Hey everybody, it's the Jekyll. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are on episode 9, and we have a new update today. You can see up here in the top left corner, we are in Alpha 5.2, that's build 841. And we got a bunch of new stuff here. So I'm going to spend some time reading that to you and telling you what it is and kind of trying to demonstrate whatever I can. And let's get started with that, and then from there we'll go forward with what we're going to do today. First thing is they've improved the HV, the hover vessel drill behavior. And what they've done is they've given you a fixed drilling mode. And you can press Shift-O. And what that does is that locks the rotations on the hover vessel. So here, I'll give you an example. Let's go in this bad boy. We're going to turn it on. And let's find a spot to drill at real quick. Let's come back around here. One of the other things they've done is improve some of the terrain textures and the water shader. As you can see, the water looks gorgeous now. Not that it looked bad before at all, but now it's really pretty. Alright, and let's find us a spot. Let's go over to that silicon, and I'll give you an example of what that is. And as we do that, I'll read a few more things to you. They've also improved the projectiles on the laser rifle and the pistol. They've made them faster. They've updated some of the muzzle flashes to look a little better. Alright, so here's the silicon right here. And I think we've already started to... I'll make sure nothing's coming up on me. It's just those little monsters. Yeah. Okay. So, before we would get into this kind of like, how do I get to that? Well, now what you can do, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on Alt so I can get a better view here. Alright, so now you can actually angle your hover vessel, and when you get it into the right angle, you do Shift-O. So I will get it, let's say we want this angle here, Shift-O, and now I'm moving my mouse around. And all I have is WASD, so I can strafe, I can go forward, I can come backwards. I'm going to Shift-O that again because I want a little better of a... we got a drone off there. Alright, he's not coming this way. So we're going to do this, angle it down, we're going to Shift-O now. Alright, so now we should be locked into this position. You notice he doesn't bounce as much. He doesn't roll over like he was doing yesterday. So we can just come down in here and we can just... set on our drill and just go to town. And I can drill strafing, and so you can get a whole area like this, which is really nice. Let's see if we shift. Yeah, so shift spacebar I found is actually the jump for this. That's what I was doing wrong before. So if I shift spacebar, he goes up. See? Which is really nice. Alright, and so this will make this a lot easier to drill these out now because we don't have to worry about the rollover like we were dealing with yesterday. Look at that, just eating up the terrain. Eh, look, we can see through the world. How about that? That's probably going to happen now. Alright, and I'm going to press forward a little more. Alright, let's see if we can back this out of the hole now. Boom! How about that? And still at that angle, I could open this hole up more if I wanted, because he's going to go forward. Probably, let's Shift-O it. And see if we can get an even more. Let's go up and angle down like that. Shift-O. Probably what we'd want to do, I was thinking about it, is move the drill bits a little closer to the bottom of the hover vessel, and that would allow for opening up right below the hover vessel a little better, because then those drill bits would be right there. See, like right there, that's kind of hard, but if I do jump, we'll play with some of that later. Alright, let's back out of here. Turn off fixed drill mode, which is nice. It's a very nice addition, devs. Very much appreciated. Let's come back over here to the base real quick. Do 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 do. Love my hover vessel. I'm gonna have to paint it soon. I'll have to show you guys how to paint and texture these things as well. Oh, and we've turned over. Alright. So, I read online that you can just press the O key and that flips you over if you ever turn over. So that's what I just did. I just pressed O, which is really nice. I did not know that was a thing. Alright, so let's get out of this bad boy. Nice. So yeah, I'm thinking if we take these and we trade places, put the drilling bits down, it'll make drilling a lot easier for us. So yeah, that's cool. Alright. And let's see what else we have here. We've got, I told you about the textures for the terrains and the muzzle flashes. They've added a new kind of a base for creative mode that you can use. It's a pre-set up base. Looks pretty nice. You'll have to go take a look at that yourself. They added that fixed mode for the player drones. So like if you were to F5 and pull out the building drone, and he kind of bounces around and his angle changes, and if you hit the corners of things, he'll flip and stuff like that. So you can actually do Shift O with this guy, and he won't rotate at all. See? Well, no, that's not right. Okay. Let's see. Auto level to player drone. Oh, I guess they just added O. Okay. I read that wrong. My bad. So yeah, if you ever get flipped over, you can O will auto level you. And they've improved supposedly the sunsets and the colors. They've added more symbols and different things that you can do with the LCD signs, which we haven't looked at yet. They've added an oviraptor to the Ningis planet. And they've given us the ability to grow fiber, which this is actually huge because before you had to find fiber, and that was always F5 out of there. That was always a pain in the butt if you were on a planet where there wasn't a lot of it. Like, I haven't seen a lot of fiber here. I'm sure it's here. I just haven't noticed it. But it's, you know, let's see if we can find some fiber. Let's see. There's those alien dudes there. Hey guys, how's it going, guys? You still friendly? We all good still? Like the way they kind of skate over the planet. That animation definitely needs some work. Weird looking dudes. So fiber is a hard one to find. It's not so bad on the desert planet. It sticks out a little more. You know what? We should have taken our hover vessel for that. But anyways, fiber, you had to find it, and there was only a limited amount, and so that was a problem. Look at this. You have a day raptor who's friendly, and a night raptor who's not, and a pack of them. So let's fight this guy. Hopefully the day raptors don't come to help him. Yep, nope, okay. That's what happens, dude. You brought a claw to a gunfight. Alright. Yeah, not seeing a lot of fiber out here. Usually you'll find... Oh wait, this looks like it might be fiber. So it kind of blends into the grass. This is what fiber looks like. So if we pick that up, let's see if we go back and we can figure out how to grow some. And aloe vera, we'll take that. That's for making med stuff. We're kind of low on food, so we'll eat what the land gives us. Let's take that. Time to eat. Nothing like a corn dog. Ugh. This looks awful barren here. I must have done something when I dug all this out. Let's see if we can figure out how to grow fiber. So we're going to come over here to our food processor, because usually you make seeds and stuff in the food processor. I'm going to put that aloe in the fridge, because I'd like to get some growing. We can start making medical kits. Alright, so let's see. Fiber, fiber, fiber. Are you in the list? Fiber, plant, sprout. Ooh, okay. So let's make one of those, and let's make a growing plot for it. That's very nice. Very, very nice. And that's super useful because you need fiber to make growing plots. So this way I don't have to go out and hunt for it anymore. We can just farm it up. We'll plant this bad boy over here. I know, everything's a bad boy. Sorry, that's just how I talk. We'll plant this over here with the tomatoes. Get that going. Nice. Give me the fiber. Alright, and let's take our tool to remove. Where are we at? We're here, so this is the center, so we'll go off either side of it. We'll remove this one. We'll plant a new planter here. We'll take our fiber sprout. And boom! We are growing fiber. That's awesome. Very awesome. Alright. And let's put the other sprout. These do not die, so we'll put that in there with the other sprouts. We're going to have to spend some more time getting that fixed up. The other thing I wanted to point out that I didn't read about that I thought was really cool is they've updated the icons for a lot of the things here. Like, for example, this is what metal pieces look like now. Electronics, cables, control devices, glass plates. Steel plate looks basically the same, but I think they did update it. It's very similar to what it looked like. Let's go in here. See what else we see, if anything else looks updated. First, let me put all that in there. Alright. Metal pieces, capacitor, reactor, most of that looks the same. Metal components looks different. I think the pellets are the same. I think most of the ingots, they might have got a treatment. They look a little more high-res than they did, I think. Yeah, so it looks like they did an art pass on all of these icons, which is kind of nice. A lot of the stuff is the same. Didn't need a new pass on it, but like the icons that were here, they've been in there from day one since it went alpha, and so it was nice to see them do. They're continuing to make everything look nicer. So I noticed I had meat and milk on me, mule milk, from shooting those big things. So we'll get that in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. Let's get crushed stone in here, and I'm gonna actually go ahead and queue up. While I'm thinking about it, some cement, because we're gonna make a pad to land on, to build on. We'll let that do its thing. How much? I have 313 bullets, which is good. And how much fuel is this? Oof, wow, good thing we looked. I'm gonna put these large fuel packs in here. And one thing you can do is you can hit P, and you can see like whatever you're standing on, if it's a small vessel or a capital vessel, hover vessel, or the base, and you can look and you can see power left. At my current usage, I've got 23 hours and 45 minutes of power left after I just filled that back up. That's actually probably more or less, because as long as this, and now I guess that's it. Okay, I was going to say, as long as this constructor is running, it really drags down the amount of power that you have left. And so your average will look bad. It's kind of like when you're accelerating in your car and it tells you like what you have left is for gas. So it's kind of like this when you're using it. This is accelerating the usage. So like, for example, let's get some concrete blocks made. And I'm just going to queue up, I don't know, that many. And if we look now, oh, we've only got 2 hours and 47 minutes of power left. That sounds horrible compared to what we just had. But as soon as this finishes, it'll go back up. It's kind of just an average, I guess. And so I think next what we're going to do is, I thought it might be nice to go back over and visit that small outpost that we started out in and see what we could see. I've got enough bullets here. Might need to make some explosives to get through doors, and probably need a cargo box. I was thinking about this on the hover vessel itself. So let's find the cargo box in here. Cargo box, that's for harvest specific, and that's for blocks. So we'll get one of those going. It's just somewhere to store stuff. And we're going to go into our tech tree, weapons, and figured we might as well make explosive devices. So we'll do that, which is good. And we will make ourselves, well, let's see, what does it take to make an explosive device? 3 metal pieces, 3 magnesium, and an electronics. We have plenty of silicon. Magnesium's not so great, but we can live with it. We'll have to go get more magnesium soon. We only need 3 per, and this gives us 1, it looks like. So we'll make 5 of these. And the other thing I'm going to make is multi-tool charges. Do I have the ability to make multi-tool charges? I got drill charges and multi-tool charges. Maybe I need to, you know what, I bet I need to learn that. So let's learn that under tools. Multi-tool. Alright. And the reason I want to do that is because I'm going to want to break down. This gives us 3 output per, so I'm going to go with 3 of them so I can have 9. This gives us the ability to break down things like boxes and doors and all of that. All of that stuff gives us a ton of components. And so I always make a point to break all that down. While that's building, I'm going to unload some of this stuff I don't need to carry with me. This excess stuff. We're not going to use the chainsaw, so I can probably just go ahead and leave the biofuel and the chainsaw here. I'm going to keep those with us. Going to keep survival constructor just in case. Don't need the motorbike with me. Going to put that here. Never been a big fan of using the flashlight anyways. And you put this ore back in there. I think I'm going to actually mount a minigun turret to the hover vessel this time. And we can take it off when we get back. So I'm going to keep that on here real quick. And I always like to keep some steel blocks in the vehicle in case things get blown off and I can replace it out in the field. So that's for bases, that's for that. Okay, good. And we have cargo box. We're going to leave the concrete blocks in there for now. There's our explosive devices. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. All right. And let's see. This is just temporary because we'll build ourselves a new one of these eventually. So I'm going to use the multi-tool. I'm going to pull off this block, and I'm going to put on, I probably should have kept that on my bar there. We'll trade that out for now. I'm going to put on just some plain blocks like that. We'll do the same on the other side for balance issues, balance reasons. Boom and boom. There we go. And now we're going to take out our minigun turrets. I don't know why I just did that. And we're going to put that, since it's a 2x2. Isn't it 2x2? Looks like it's hanging off the side. 3x2 by 3. Really? Was that 3x2 the whole time and I didn't put them on there because I thought, wow, that's a noob mistake. Well, heck, I could have had this on there the whole time. I thought it said 2x2, unless they changed it between then and now so that it made it a little more nice to use. So we'll stick it on top of that. Screw it. Gun ready to go. Alright, and then what we'll actually do here is we will remove these like so. We'll put us cargo box 2 right there. Good to go. And then in that we will drop these steel blocks, minigun turret like that. Pick that up there. We'll leave that up here. Let's get food to go. Ooh, don't want to do that. Blow up my own base. Gonna take 4 of these, or actually, I'm sorry, we're gonna take 2 of these, put those in the fridge. We're gonna eat these steaks right now. Alright, and then we're gonna put in here these. Alright. And we're gonna find our way back to that small outpost, which was across the water in the direction I'm facing and over there. And so we'll probably go through that green. Let's see. Let's reload everything. Actually, let's take. I want to do this real quick. See, the weight is not right, so it looks like I'm. Maybe I'm not. I thought I was moving still. Where is my minigun turret? There he is. And I don't want him on prey, so I just want to make sure that was off. So he'll only shoot things that would attack me, monsters, aliens, and other factions. So that should be good. That's good. And so you can access it, and you can take it over. I'm going to just do that to make sure it's reloaded. And it will actually go automatically too. So yeah, and we're through. Make sure we're going in the right direction. We are. Small outpost at night. I've got plenty of ammo this time though, so I'm not so worried about it. Yeah, see, he's trying to unload on something icky. I'm kind of worried that he might be trying to unload. We'll turn off Predator. I don't think we have to waste bullets on that. Small outpost, and we're in. You see, he's shooting at that drone over there. Alright, well, let's. What are you shooting at now? Told you there's nasties in this thing. Alright, we rolled over. What are we fighting? What's in there that we didn't see last time that is in there now? Autocorrect. What are we killing? Killing. Making me nervous. You know what? Yeah, see, there's something in there, and I think it's trying to kill it. Let's turn that off for now. If I'm quiet, you can hear it. Oh, it's those things that I'm hearing. But it thinks there's something in there. I'm telling you. Alright. I'm just going to leave this here. Actually, I'm going to take it over this way. Oh, you know what he was trying to kill? The core. He was trying to kill the core in this base. Alright, so I'm going to park him just quietly right here. Turn him off. I'm going to see if I can find that core myself. Guns out. So he was shooting over here somewhere. Looked like it was in this direction. So if I had to guess, the core is here somewhere. Maybe underground. Alright, well, let's start clearing this out. Let's make sure we hit all the stuff. We're gonna do one room at a time. Make sure everything got emptied out. Got pizza. Ratatouille. Let's put that back in there. No, we'll take it. What we need is the core because we can't actually destroy anything, I don't think. Let's try and take this desk apart. Yeah, see, you can't destroy anything. You can probably blow it up, but you can't take it apart for the components until you've removed the core. As long as there's a core protecting it, it's not something you can steal. So let's see if we can find the core, and then we'll start taking this place apart. All of this stuff here is plastic and all this different types of stuff that will be super useful for us. So maybe the core's up in there. Let's go up. No. That's a repair bay. What about up in that tower? Jump jets. Oh, there's a fuel source. Or a fuel tank. Up in this tower? Possibly. Ready. There's an elevator. Oh. Anything in here? Anything? Console deco. About further up. I don't like these elevators like popping your head up into a monster's mouth. Just waiting to eat you. What's even worse is it looks like it goes down. Down into the depths of the... Oh, that's the core. Okay, so there's our core. Let's take that out. Screw you, alien core. Booyah! This base is no longer protected. And we will start by stripping this elevator blocks out. Ooh, wait, did I open up? Oh, that's the way outside. Okay. See? Boom. Elevator blocks. And then for every time we take it, we get metal components, cables, electronics. These bases, if you're not going to use them, they're a gold mine of things. I go back up the stairway way. So I took out the elevator blocks. Dude. Really, you could strip the entire base down. Like that. Looks like everything comes apart really quickly now, too. So we took that out. We got a console deco. It gave us a block. Boom. All this stuff worth taking apart. In fact, you could just almost strip the whole base apart like this. What you got to be careful of is there is structural integrity in anything base-wise. So if you take apart stuff on the bottom and lose the support, all that stuff at the top will fall apart. So always take apart from the top down and watch your structural integrity. Like that, see? So that block is lost. Not a big deal. Oh wow, this is so much easier than it used to be. It used to take a while to take stuff apart. But this is just a quick way to get like pre-made components and anything you need to build your own base. And since this one looks like there's really no protection here, because I don't think there's much else to be found. Let's go down here. Ow. Where's our ship? This is why I got all the excess multi-tool ammo, because I intended to basically leave nothing but an empty spot here when I get out of here. And I bet we could turn this back on now. And it would no longer shoot at just random stuff. So let's turn our minigun turret back on to alien and other factions. And it's quiet. So now it's not trying to kill the core, which that's what it was trying to do before. It aimed at the core and killed the core. So now the only thing we got to worry about, or the only thing it should open up on, is if like a hub or a drone comes over. So let's see what we got from that little bit of deconstructing that we did. We got 845 steel plates, 33 metal components, 18 electronics, 28 cables, 1 console deco, 5 computers, 2 walkways, 5 steel blocks, and a control device, which is really good. So I just don't think there's anything else here. I think that first night I kind of mostly stripped it out except for this building over here. Let's just take a peek in here real quick. Anything in here? Spoiled food. We'll take that. Anything in here? Nope. Take that. Just worth all of the parts. This door just goes to the bathroom. See that? Wood planks, plastic material, metal components. Oh wait, there's something in there. Oh look, stomach pills, bandages, and med kit. Nice. Alright, so this room is pretty much... There's a nightstand with some gold coins. Convert into credits. I think that's mostly for multiplayer. But, yeah. Uh-oh, something's coming close. Where is it? No, it's over that way. Just close enough for my guy to give him a couple warning shots across the bow. Alright, so it doesn't look like he's coming. That said, I think we're going to call this episode here. I'm going to spend time between episodes just stripping this base out completely. And taking every resource that's here, every piece of block, everything that it's worth. And then when we come back in the next episode, we will take all of that back to base and see what we can do to start improving the look of our base, making it a little nicer. And, spread it out a little bit, improve the garden, that kind of thing. So thank you for joining me, as always. Please, if you liked what you saw, subscribe and like the video. And if not, let me know in the comments so I can do better in the future. I appreciate you joining me. Have a good day. Bye.